All right, y'all know how we do it. We jump right into it. Keke Palmer basically defend women who date men who make less than them. Let's speak on it. Let's let her cook. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Let's go.
He cares when a man finds his woman under a bridge.
No, I live for Stedman, but you know that Stedman has for many decades been the butt of jokes.
Yeah, because of gender rules.
Yes.
People feel like because she's Oprah Winfrey, who did y'all want her to be with, Barack Obama? That doesn't make sense, guys. I mean, I feel like that's the weird thing about powerful women, what we're left with. So I'm supposed to find love, but he's got to have a certain amount of money, but at the same time, I got to still be like, guys, what's going on here? Why am I? Nobody cares when a man finds his woman under a bridge. No one cares.
No one
cares. And I frankly don't care if that's who you love. That's who you love. Why do we have to deal with that?
Yes.
That to me makes no sense. I ain't never look. My daddy told me a man needs to treat you right. He needs to handle and service you in whatever way you need service. Let me tell you one thing that Keke don't need:
money.
From nobody. Now, if you want to give a little something and get my nails done, something cute,
but
I'm
shouldn't
fine
they
with
do
it.
that? But shouldn't they make that effort?
Yeah.
But
you might still look like Stedman to the world, and that's a great role.
Because if
I was married to, I was with Oprah Winfrey,
you just be sitting up there waiting.
Chilling.
Yeah,
and Stedman, by the way, Stedman's esteemed.
Yeah.
Stedman has a whole career. He's just not Oprah.
Yeah.
So the fact that how dare people compare you to your lover?
Yeah.
I hate that Oprah had to endure that.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that she had to endure that.
It's
and I
true.
hate that Stedman had to endure that. And that's why I said what I said, because you had a good role. You were supposed to be my Stedman.
Yes.
Come on.
He was.
When I played that for my dad said, yeah, because why did he want to be Stedman? Nobody cares when a man finds his woman under a bridge.
No, they want to be men so bad. Like, y'all might have thought this was empowering or she was speaking up about men. They want to be men so bad. This is what this is about. They want to be men so bad. The money don't matter, but you still can get my nails done. And if you want, they want to be men so bad, but they're not wired that way. They're wired to be helpmates. They're wired to be helpmates. I'm telling you, bro. They're not built to be like, man, you notice she caught herself when she said, well, married to or be with Stedman. She didn't marry Stedman. Why? If the roles was reversed, women would be telling Stedman, you need to marry Oprah. You need to marry. I'm telling you how women operate, bro. They all at the end, no matter if they a bulldagger, a stud, a strong, independent woman like Keke Palmer, dog. It don't matter. They all think the same. They always gonna refer back to what they are, which is females. That's just what it is. They always gonna practice hypergamy. You know, they gonna get tired of being the lead because they're gonna lead you into destruction. I'm telling you. And that's what it is. And the woman she talking to is like, dog, it be the most basic, ugly bitches or fat chicks that raise these questions on the internet. It's never the trophy wives that's complaining. You know what I'm saying? But you know, in the way y'all talk to the men, it's one thing if like Doja Cat was with that white dude, he controlled her. It's a fact. Didn't probably have half the money she has. He controlled the situation. But in that situation, you make more money. These women in our community make more money, and not even as much money as we do. They can think, oh, I make a lot of money. I could do it myself. Like, why would I deal with you? If you claim to be independent, well, go be independent. You don't need me. They lie and say, I don't want to get married. Okay, cool. Then you shouldn't have a complaint about what a man do. You shouldn't have a complaint about if a situation happened between a wife or a husband. You shouldn't be in there saying, well, that's why I don't want to get married. And okay, you don't even meet the qualifications to get married. You know what I'm saying? You don't even meet the qualifications to get married. If you don't care about men, stop speaking on men's subjects. And don't nobody want to be really, if you got a choice, you ain't going to be with Keke Palmer for what? Who want to be with her loud ass, her ghetto ass, disrespecting you because she make more money than you, and that's how women operate. I want to deal with that. Think she above you? Like, dog, that's a horrible life to live. I'd rather be 9 to 5, got my own thing doing, do what I want to do, not be micromanaged, not deal with the stress, not deal with like, come on, man. Nobody got time for that, bro. Nobody got time for that. Because when things go wrong and she leads y'all into a ditch, it's gonna be your problem. And we already know it's gonna be your fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. It's gonna be your fault. It's going to be your fault. So, like I continue to say, she can go in there and she can talk, and women ain't trying to hear that, bro. And you ain't really trying to hear that. You just don't have an option to be with a guy like that. You don't have an option to deal with a baller. Oprah didn't have an option to deal with a baller. She didn't have an option. She didn't have the options. She did not have the options for that to happen. You think other women out here trying to? No, most of these women don't like men to begin with because they hate us because they ain't us. But if they can walk in our shoes, they will happily go back to being women, right? But with her, she can't really get the guy that she wants. And them type of women gonna tell you, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't care what you say. I'm a F who I want to F. I'm telling you, gonna meet you better off keeping your peace. You better off keeping your peace than dealing with. If you're gonna deal with women like that, keep your own place. My thing will be keep your own place, right? Keep your own space and just deal with them on a means by means basis. And what they gonna do is, we can move in together, we can do this together, and no, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Most of these women, especially most of the women in general, their idea is to destroy you. Oh, you ain't gotta work, I'll take care. And as soon as you give up your career, you give up your money, you know what I'm saying? You do those, you're going to fucking regret it. You're going to regret it. Mark my words. You're going to regret it. You ain't never had domestic violence. You ain't never had a domestic violence. The police called on you. Well, that's about to happen. You ain't never got physical with a woman. Well, that's probably gonna happen. Dealing with women like her. Shut up, do what I say do. And all, man, I'm telling y'all, man. Don't do it. Keep your own. If you're gonna deal with them like this, keep your own space, use them for the bread, and be done with it. Use them for the bread, because women like this, they want one thing from you, one thing only. They want the baby. They don't want the family. They want the baby. I explained this to Kobe when a couple years ago in the mainstream, when that YBAG Cordell got that girl pregnant. I said, all that girl wanted was the baby. He didn't believe me. Guess what? As soon as she had the baby, they had problems. Haley Bailey and DDG. As soon as she had the baby, she had problems. Keke Palmer. As soon as she was with that other nigga, she did that shit with us. She had the baby. She had problems. She couldn't go out there and find nobody else. She had to run back to light skin to barge. I know this shit like the back of my man. I'm telling you, I know it. Most of these women just want to use you for the baby. The broke ones, the ones with money. You know what I'm saying? So they can be, and they gonna make you the enemy, and nobody gonna care about your side of the story. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make you the enemy, so they can be the victim. That's the thing. They love it. They happy in misery, and they always want to be the victim, and that's a fact. So remember that, bro. Thumbs up the video, share the video, hit the link in the description, follow me on X. Well, no, just follow the Patreon, join the Patreon. We need more members. I appreciate that. It's free for 7 days. See if you like it. Over a year worth of content in there, man. It's gonna get you through whatever you're going through for the day. Where you work a 29,000-hour shift, it's gonna get you through that. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Well, no, none of that. Just follow the Patreon, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.